Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we explore another fascinating word in the English language. Today's word is dirt. So, what exactly is dirt? Well, in its simplest form, dirt is an unclean substance like soil, mud, or anything that makes something not clean. Think of the stuff you get on your shoes after walking in the garden, or the grime you find on your hands after playing outside. It's that general unpleasantness that makes things look messy. Dirt is a noun, and it's a common word, so understanding its nuances is super important. We use the word dirt all the time in everyday language. For instance, you might say there's dirt on your shirt, or the kids were playing in the dirt. It's a pretty straightforward word, but like many words, it has variations and similar words that are useful to know. Let's move on to synonyms. Synonyms are words that have similar meanings to dirt. Some great synonyms for dirt include filth, grime, and soil. Filth often suggests something more disgusting or offensive than dirt. For example, the streets were covered in filth after the storm. Grime often refers to a coating of dirt that's difficult to remove. Think about the grime on an old window or the grime on a mechanic's hands. As an example, the window is covered in a layer of grime. The other synonym is soil. Soil technically refers to the earth in which plants grow, but it can also be used to describe dirt, especially when referring to its composition. For example, the soil was rich and dark. Now, let's explore antonyms. Antonyms are words that have the opposite meaning of dirt. Some antonyms for dirt are cleanliness, purity, and spotlessness. Cleanliness is the state of being clean and free from dirt. As an example, the cleanliness of the operating room is essential. Purity implies a state of being untainted and free from contaminants, not just dirt. For example, the purity of the water source is being tested. Spotlessness implies a very high degree of cleanliness, with absolutely no spots or dirt. For example, the spotlessness of the kitchen was impressive. Understanding these antonyms helps you appreciate the opposite concept of being clean and free from unwanted substances. So, how do we use dirt in everyday life? Well, it's all around us. You might hear someone say, "I need to do some gardening, the dirt is calling my name." Or, "The car got covered in dirt after driving on that unpaved road." You might also hear the expression to dish the dirt, which means to share gossip or scandalous information about someone. For example, "She always loves to dish the dirt about her colleagues." Another common phrase is treat someone like dirt, meaning to treat someone very badly or disrespectfully. For example, "He treats his employees like dirt." These expressions are useful for both understanding and participating in everyday conversations. Let's look at some more usage examples. The kids came inside covered in dirt after playing in the park. "I used a brush to remove the dirt from my shoes." The farmer plowed the dirt to prepare the field for planting. He was accused of trying to dig up dirt on his opponent. "Don't track dirt into the house." The dirt road made for a bumpy ride. "She brushed the dirt off her knees." "The dirt under my fingernails is a sign of a good day gardening." They swept the dirt from the sidewalk. "My dog loves to roll around in the dirt." The detectives were trying to uncover the dirt on the suspect's past. "I felt like dirt after failing the test." He spread dirt all over the garden before planting the new flowers. Now, let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We defined dirt as an unclean substance, explored synonyms like filth, grime, and soil, and looked at antonyms like cleanliness, purity, and spotlessness. We also examined how dirt is used in everyday conversation and common expressions. I hope this episode has been helpful and has expanded your understanding of the word dirt. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show, so they can learn new words too. I am very grateful for your support. Now, I have a challenge for you. Try to create your own sentence using the word dirt. Share it as a comment under the video. I'd love to read it. I will read some comments in the next episode. Keep learning and have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next episode of Hello Word.